Hello there. So I am here today to share with you a recent career success and how Study.com helped me achieve it. Really, I guess I should say a academic success and a career success. They kind of go hand in hand. But starting off in August, I completed my master's in social work degree program, and I immediately applied for my associate clinical social work license. I'm in the state of California, so that's the next process, and I was able to get that part all done, and happy to share that I have started a new job as a private practice therapist. And such an incredible accomplishment that I have been working on really for the last, 5 years, I'll say. I spent, about 4 of those years in school, a little over 4 of those years in school. But really it started before that. I was inspired to do some volunteer work in my community, working with runaway and homeless youth in an emergency services program for them. And through that volunteer work, I discovered an incredible passion for working with that client population and doing that kind of work. I came from a completely different career background. I was in that career for, at that point, probably about 17 years, I think I was at. And I just had this passion and I really wanted to follow it. But I knew that that was going to be a lot of work. I knew that I wanted to be in some sort of, clinical role. So that meant earning a bachelor's degree, earning a master's degree, pursuing clinical licensure, in my state. So that's what I did. I got started, and my bachelor's program that I chose was applied behavior science at the University of Arizona Global Campus. And I got in and I started doing classes, and I was really loving it. The process, the platform, the remote flexibility, all of that was incredible. But I was feeling a little bit impatient, to be honest. I had this goal. I had this, career change that I really wanted to make, and I wanted to get there, quickly. And it was probably about a year into, yeah, maybe about a year, somewhere along those lines, where I scheduled an appointment with my academic advisor and just started asking questions, with the ultimate goal of being able to finish faster. Like, how can I get through this faster? How many courses can I take at once? And it was kind of a complicated process. It gets a little convoluted with, receiving financial aid and what they'll cover all at once, and trying to balance, multiple courses through the university all at the same time. But it was in that conversation, and let me back up a second, because I made an appointment with an academic advisor, and for this specifically, but I had multiple meetings prior to this, and it wasn't until that specific meeting and that specific conversation, when I was asking very narrow questions, that academic advisor shared with me about earning transfer credits through Study.com. And they provided me with an entire list of courses that I could receive transfer credits from, which course specifically on Study.com would fulfill the transfer credits. This kind of very straightforward, yeah, here you go, here's how you can finish faster. And so I immediately looked into it and signed up for the College Saver Plan, so that way I could, start, earning transfer credits. And I was able to complete a handful of courses through Study.com and earn transfer credits for those. If I would have learned about this and knew about this option sooner, I could have taken even more classes. So I was able to shave quite a bit of time off of my overall degree program, my undergraduate degree program. And even though it wasn't my initial, my initial goal, or wasn't, I was looking to save time, but I was able to save quite a bit of tuition cost and money doing it that way as well. because I was able to take advantage of this monthly subscription cost versus, the tuition cost of the entire course that it would have been, through the university. So I was able to, finish quite a bit faster with my undergrad program, and I am very grateful for the opportunity to be able to use Study.com to do that. I was able to kind of keep my momentum going. When I spent, less time in that degree program, I was able to get to my master's degree program a little bit quicker. I still had a lot of energy. I still had a lot of motivation and drive to, to get through that program. Unfortunately, that higher level one didn't offer the same opportunity for transfer credit, so I wasn't able to take advantage of it. Although, I tell you what, I learned my lesson. I asked with the enrollment specialist. I didn't even wait till I was enrolled in the program to ask the question of, would I be able to, to use Study.com again, or is that an option with this program? With an accredited program, again, for licensure purposes, they weren't able to accept those same types of transfer credits. So completely understanding on my behalf, but of course I asked. But nonetheless, like I said, I was able to keep up that energy, to keep up the momentum, get through a 2.5 year master's program, and here I am. I have a master's degree, an associate clinical social worker, and made this incredible career transition into the role of a therapist, and I could not be happier. I am also happy to share this information with you so that you can take advantage of it sooner rather than later, and you can also use the link that is down below in the description to sign up for Study.com, which will allow you to take not only advantage of everything I just described, but using that link will also get you a special discount when you are a first-time member on your first month of membership with the Collar Savings Plan. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I know that was it was a lot of information, but also probably a lot of details that I didn't leave, or I didn't include. There's stuff that I left out that you may be curious about. So feel free to ask questions. Take advantage of using Study.com to finish your degrees sooner, save tuition cost, achieve your career goals in general or quicker, like I was looking to do, and definitely take advantage of using that discount link to earn a special discount when you first sign up.